Julia, and
Ida!
salamat. Thank you everybody for watching here on Bad Trip. We have our live watch parties right now on the VA Davao, and of course, Vilvan. So, Vida, sino ang ating lovely guest this evening?
Yes, ang ating very, very lovely guest. It's Women Power ngayon.
Yay!
Parso pa ba? pero Women Power pa rin tayo. I met her sa Buanga during our planning session with Department of Information Communications and Technology. So, na-inspire ako sa kwento niya kasi malalaman natin kung ano nga ba yung career path na pwede mong tahakin bilang isang virtual assistant. So, you don't have to be stuck just assisting a single entrepreneur for the rest of your life at naghahabol lagi ng client. Well, kailangan mo pa rin lagi ng negosyo. Pero, pwede kang lumaki, pwedeng lumago. So, ito ang aming lovely guest. So, sa kanan ko, kaliwa, hindi ko pa rin kabisado. Here is the lovely Marge Aviso.
Hi, good evening, Marge.
Good
Good
evening,
evening, Marge.
hello. Hi. Ayan.
Yan.
Ayun.
She is the founder and CEO of Telework Philippines, based in Bulacan.
Yes.
Gulat
Correct.
kayo, no? Ang bata niya, mas bata pa yun sa
Oo,
amin ni
mas bata pa
Julia.
yan sa amin. Fresh na fresh pa yan.
Ay, grabe. Thank you.
Ayun. So, Marge, kwento naman, how did you get started as, an online worker and eventually a business owner?
Mhm. It, in 2012, when ako nag-start as a freelancer, specifically yun nga, I was doing virtual assistants, ganyan and all. But I was really a nurse by profession, and I've had a bit of experience with call center, so I think that's an advantage for me when I started, freelancing. Because I mean, everyone knows that you need to have really good communication skills to start with. And then after 2 years, I realized, sabi ko, I had to have a road, a path to take, and I realized I need to specialize. And I specialized in copywriting after about 1.5 years. And then, sabi ko, parang hindi pa rin talaga eh. Kasi, di ba, as you move forward, kailangan hanapin mo talaga, what are you passionate about? Is it really about writing or, dealing or communicating with customers? Sabi ko, I still want to go back to communicating and working with customers. So, sabi ko, what is that business or line of industry that would help you, from you can go back to your passion and as well as earn from it. So sabi ko, I might want to start a business of my own and specifically
Wow.
so and very time and this I can attest to as really true yung law of attraction. So when I claimed and I wanted to know to have a business of my own and specifically a call center one, doon dumating yung mga opportunities like leading a team and all, and then a client trusted me enough to build a team for her. We started with about three
Okay.
people. Started with about 3 people, grew to 7, 15, and then 20. By the time that 20 people, it had become a bit shaky, like, issues with roosters in the background. You're a parent, tapos yun nga, monitoring, especially if it's a growing team. So sabi ng client, you have to do something, either you all lose your jobs or you start a physical business where everyone is in-house. I choose the latter. Kahit na I know it's going to be very, very difficult for me kasi I just can't afford everyone losing their jobs. And
Yeah,
sabi ko,
20 na tao yun.
Dami nun.
exactly. And sabi ko nga dun sa team ko, sabi ko, I could just easily quit and just say, okay, we'll just find our own clients and then just call it quits. Pero the fact na we are going to, go to our own families and say we don't have a job anymore, yun talaga yung pinaka hindi ko kayang matanggap. And I did not start a business out of, earning from it or really having an income na talagang, brandy or for my own satisfaction, but it was because of my team. I just wanted to have something to continue with, na lahat kami masaya at the end of the day. So even if it's too difficult, I know what I'm going to ahead of me talagang I pursue. So that's when I started.
So, what was that point in your life when you decided na, okay, this isn't enough for me na solo flight ako. I wanna go bigger.
Good
Something like
question. Siguro I would say, um, mabilis kasi akong mabore with repetitive tasks.
Okay.
It's with
At tayo ganun.
actually may tendency na you can be working on as multiple tasks, pero it's going to be like almost same every day. So sabi ko, I want to look for a different, line or maybe a challenge. That's why I took copywriting, pero I realized it's still not for me. And siguro one factor din is my family used to have a business of our own. So siguro it runs in the blood as well.
Okay.
Yeah. O kasi na-realize ko rin yan kasi lahat ng bagay na maisip ko, naiisip ko into a business. Natuturn ko siya into a business. So siguro meron na rin in nature.
Iba talaga yung entrepreneurial mindset, no? Na when you see something, you see an opportunity, imbis na yung obstacles.
Oo.
Right.
Marge, since na-mention mo na your family is nasa yun na talaga, yung parang nasa dugo yun na talaga yung pagnenegosyo. So how is building a BPO different from building a traditional business? Like alam natin parang halos lahat alam natin kung paano magtayo ng sari-sari store. Paano kung gusto mong mag-BPO?
Oh yeah, it's totally different. Actually, sari-sari store nga yung business ng mother ko.
Okay.
Very timing na tama talaga. But yeah, it's definitely different. And I know for the past, kasi nga, di ba, I have call center experience, so I've seen the structure and all that. But it continuously changes every, almost, it's very dynamic in nature. Like, for instance, dati it used to work na ganito yung structure or the type of leadership role that we have, like specifically the employees right now, they're not really just happy with the pay and all that. More than the pay, you have to build relationship, you really have to go deeper into
I remember my call center days as in, parang pamilya yan, na eventually, tatayong ate, may tatayong kuya, may parang bunso, may pasaway, may madaling turuan, meron yung magaling, pero, ewan, meron naman yung talagang alam mo yung nagsusumikap, pinipilit, pero, it takes time. Tapos kailangan mo alagaan, yes, diba?
Agreed. Sobrang nagbago na siya, like yung mga especially when dealing with millennials, iba yung ano nila, iba yung inner motivation nila. Hindi sila you can't just ask them to do something na parang you're demanding. You have to have a way of getting through these people. You can tap on their inner motivation to get them to work. Kasi if it was
Lagi ako ganon. Do it for me. Ayaw ko.
And yeah, it's going to be a very different approach for every individual when you're growing a team. And the same works with managing a call center. It's not like before that you can, basically just work in the office. Right now, you can take it out, not just in a physical office. You can still be called a call center, but you can be working outside of the office.
Yeah.
a different, ano na eh, it's a different environment na rin.
Oo. I mean, kahit sa time namin ni Vida dun sa, sa KTO that we were working for, that was like over 10 years ago. And although hindi pa uso ang telecommuting nun sa Pilipinas, we were already telecommuting. A portion of us were already working from home. So, parang, iba na nga ngayon. And, since so do you also manage teams that work from home, March?
Yes, so
Wow.
ang business model ng telework is a combination of work from homes and in-house staff. Kasi nga, it's, we have to cater to every need of the client. Kasi may mga clients na they want to pay for, an average amount and can't afford the premium ones, where
Mm.
lesser ang operating expense when you're employing people working from home. So it makes it perfect for them. So you can offer a variety of pricing models.
Wow.
Ayun.
That's very interesting. Hindi ko na tatanungin yung mga yung mga pricing model. Technical part na yan. lalo na, lalo
Oh,
na I used to write about operations ng mga BPO
oo.
those kinds interest me on price range, ganito, ganyan. Pero note guys, kung akala ninyo, business owner, uy, yaman ka agad yan. Paliit lang ang margin pag nasa BPO ka.
Oo.
Well,
Ayun.
they teach us that, pero they teach us the competition doon sa but maliit lang talaga. Which is why, correct me if I'm wrong, you have long-term contracts with a lot of your clients.
Ah,
Sorry.
Hello?
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 Ayun.
Ayan.
Yeah, sorry. Ayan.
Yun, it's a must to have long-term. So if you are closing a deal, you have to aim for two things. It's either you close a long-term deal or really have a high-paying client premium. If you're going for a short deal, kailangan talagang malaki yung deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense, right?
Oh.
Pero yun, it's very different when you have a staffing of about, kasi one of the things I have encountered when growing the business, it just doesn't make sense to hire about just 5 people in a team. Kailangan talagang 5 or more.
Ah.
Yung mga deals na tinatanggap namin. And then on top of that, has to be a recurring subscription. So if it's 2 years duration of contract, at least you know that for the duration of 2 years, you have a client na who can sustain your business. And then just add on top of that.
Ah.
Kaya kayo, 2 years lang The large BPOs, they actually have anywhere from 5 to 10 year contracts. And,
Oo. Kasi kawawa yung employees pag masyadong maiksi yung contracts. So, parang, what's unique about your case, March? Kasi, di ba, ang daming small BPOs na nawawala kaagad. So, parang, what do you think has made Telework PH unique that you and your team has been able to sustain this for almost 5 years?
Um, well, yeah. I don't. To be honest, I don't know what the secret is. Pero I guess it all starts with.
yun ang sabi namin.
Oo, yun pa naman pambenta namin!
Promo namin.
Yeah, a lot of factors come into play talaga.
Yes.
But it all boils down with starting a really good relationship, especially that we really rely on referrals din. Kasi if you're doing really great, ikaw na lang talaga yung yung point of contact nila, and then if they have another project, then they'll look for you. But more importantly, I guess, is you need to have a team na you really build a good relationship with. Kasi without a team na you nurture, you have really worked with really well, they won't give quality work. And as always, they always look for a value out of the price that they are going to pay, and that comes with a team that's behind you doing all the legwork.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I remember buwanga tayo. It was like 3 a.m. na, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Nagigising ka pa, you have alerts sa phone mo, Oo, Julia, gigising yan. Make a
Okay.
phone call. Tapos, the next hour, gigising na naman siya, checking yung stats ng team niya. Tapos, sabi nga, tatawag lang yan, guys. Good job, good job. Maganda yung ginagawa ninyo. Yun. For that entire time na nandun kami, wala siyang buong tulog ng gabi. As in, she constantly checks on her team and the business kahit na ilang araw tayong
Nawala.
actually,
Ay,
action na lang.
speaking of Marge, ang dami mong cheering squad. Si Ruben, si Brian, RJ Lazaro, Charina Reyes, si PJ. So chini-cheer ka rin nila at 9 p.m. May shift ba sila ngayon? Hindi naman.
Thank you. Teka, nagtatrabaho ba kayo? Bawal Facebook sa office, ha?
Ay, nako. Yun.
Yan.
Okay. Ay.
Asa na tayo?
Okay. Ay, yun. So, ikaw na po.
So, matanong ko lang, ano yung challenges of starting and maintaining a rural BPO? Isa sa mga lalo na of course most of the infrastructure is in Metro Manila, as well as yung pool ng talent. So what are the challenges of you starting up rural BPO in Bulacan, and how do you maintain yung standards pa rin kaya binabalikan kayo ng mga kliyente ninyo?
It depends on the stage of growth. So, first thing you really need to realize kung nasan ka na ng stage. So, for a startup like us, the very first thing that came to my mind without assumption is yung pool of talent. Kasi sabi ko, we are located in a rural space. Sabi ko, but to be honest, kasi in Bulacan, they would really want to work. In Bulacan kasi, di ba, katabi lang niya. City.
Malapit pa rin siya. Metro Manila pa rin yan eh.
Yeah, so, and most of the time, yung mga nag-work in Quezon City, they would just want to stay in Bulacan, lalo na ngayon na merong directive na lahat ng terminal ng Baliwag Transit, they would be moved in Valenzuela, and ang daming nagpumalma dun sa decision na yun. So, sabi nila, they would rather just stay. And siguro yung awareness na rin that kasi di ba dati we have a notion na if you're working in Manila, prestigious yung type of work that you have. Pero ngayon may awareness na it doesn't really matter where you are, lalo na may telecommuting. So, as long as you can deliver the job and all that, whether you are located kahit saan sa Pilipinas, you can still earn, depende na lang sa'yo, especially if you're a freelancer. So, yun, it started with that. And yung mga challenges namin at this stage of growth, siguro internal na lang din, may mga, yung mga, when you're growing, for instance, when we started with 3, okay pa kami, and then when we grew to 30, ayan nga, dumating yung mga challenges like, hindi namin ma-monitor yung team, we had to do, tools like timedoctor.com para ma-monitor yung mga screenshots nila. And then we had to move into an in-house or an office space para to really closely monitor these people. Yet again, meron pa rin issues like, browsing non-related work sites, so you have to have a process in place talagang, and it's totally different if you're employing people from home and you're employing people in the office. Magkaiba ang policies that you have to have.
Ay, yes, oo.
Shout out sa aming HR manager kasi Dream.
Nagpaalam daw, nag-message yung employees mo, nagpaalam daw sila sa HR, alam daw ni HR.
So, walang corrective action naman issue.
Ala. Oo. Ayun, maganda na na-mention mo yan, Marge, na yung parang iba yung challenges ng pag nag-change as you nag-go yung team. Kasi ang daming freelancers na nakaka-relate na one of their biggest fears is that pag nag-e-end yung contract, parang merong fear na makakahanap ba ako kaagad ng client. Tapos yung time. And I imagine how can a small BPO sustain through that? Kasi you mentioned 2 years lang ang contract niyo, di ba? So how do you make sure na at the end of the contract may trabaho yung employees ko after this?
You always have to be closing. So kahit na meron kang existing client contract, you always have to be reaching out to potential clients. So every day, part dapat ng marketing campaign mo na you have to be, messaging possible clients, building a relationship kasi it takes time. Minsan, I have a client na I was messaging about 2 years ago and then all of a sudden, biglang after 2 years, nag-message na, are you still free? So, talagang, it's,
Ang tagal na luto yun.
it takes a lot of building. Kaya, so whether you are a solo freelancer, you're working with a team, you always have to be consistently growing your leads, sabi nga nila. So, maintain a database of your leads. If you don't have a database of your leads yet, then they might as well start doing now. At least start with the referrals or your networks, yung possible clients that you're currently working with. If you know that the contract is about to end, and most of the time, pag freelancer, you don't know that contract ends kasi minsan, they run out of budget and all that. You have to be ready with it. Ideally talaga, ako ang lagi kong sinasabi, if you have a goal of an income in mind, for example, you wanted to earn about $1,000 per month, and you want to allocate 8 hours per day to work, so i-divide mo siya kung ilang clients yung kailangan mo to achieve that goal, para hindi ka overworked at the same time you're hitting the goal. And sabi nga nila, don't put your eggs in one basket. So don't just rely on one client. Have multiple clients.
True.
Yes.
Ayun.
Sana pwede kong yung gawin sa boss ko kasi in 3 minutes kailangan ko siya tawagan.
Ay!
Isa lang ang alaga ako ngayon eh. I will take that advice. Baka mahuli ako.
Ayun.
Ay, yun. Just so everyone, just so our audience knows, ano yung mga services na ino-offer ngayon ng Telework sa mga clients nila?
Yeah, Telework offers, the usual call center services inbound, outbound. So when inbound, technical support, customer support, outbound, usually sales, appointment setting. We also do data or back office work. Ito, one of our clients is into artificial intelligence, so we feed data.
Wow, okay.
Wow!
Nag-iiba na talaga, di ba? Usually, mga data entry before
lead gen.
Oo, ngayon. Yun nga, it's funny when they say na, AI will replace call centers in the future. Yes, they can, but they won't function without human, and we still need people to be working with these AIs to make it work. So there will still be jobs, but it's a different job na this time. So there will
basically you have to up your skill when those technologies come to our shores.
Exactly. And that's something we need to prepare for. And nasa pipeline na rin namin na palitan lahat ng services namin ngayon. So we want to make sure it's...
wow!
Ay,
Hindi pa palitan. Yeah, iaakma lang namin dun sa mga trends right now. Like, for instance, e-commerce is a trend. Yeah. We also want to specialize in data science is a trend. So yun yung mga ganun. We want to gear towards that software development. To maintain a premium client, we need to also offer skills. So, yun. We need to also do that.
Ayun.
That's true.
Kasi,
here guys, Go ahead.
Ay, hindi, ano lang, tama, kasi maganda yung ano niya na parang as a BPO, you really have to future-proof your business. Hindi na pwedeng yung nagsimula kang call center, hindi ka forever call center. Mahirap. Mahirap talaga.
That's true. That's true.
Yun ang maganda
It
dun sa...
happened. Oh,
Yeah.
di ba that happened sa company na pinagtatrabawan natin before?
Kaya kami nandito ngayon.
Ay, a long time ago. Ngayon nakakaawa na sila. Oh my God. Di ba? Pero tama kayo. So guys, kayo rin, kahit di bali, either whether you're in a team o mag-isa ka lang or you're like Marge, you want to start your own rural BPO, you always have to up your skill, you always have to improve your skills, and you check kung ano yung trends na dumarating at saka yung paparating na, and you have to be ready for it. Yun din ang sinasabi natin sa trainees natin, di ba?
Oo. Di ba? Ayun.
Yeah.
Ay, Marge, any advice sa mga gustong magtayo ng sarili nilang BPO, especially rural na BPO? Ano yung advice mo?
Very first thing is to really have a feasibility study dun sa place. Kasi we all know na while rural BPO is it works. You just have to make sure that all the necessary resources are available. Internet specifically, gaano ka stable, manpower, paano yung pooling mo in case of ramp up, kasi it happens talaga. Ano yung likelihood na, yung, syempre, compare mo dun sa mga competitors. And most importantly, you have to have a business model that works for a rural BPO. Why would someone, a client, looking to outsource, a job or a project, would look for you or would want a rural BPO specifically? So, kailangan talaga may selling point. Like, for instance, sa amin sa Telework, we always say na, you pay less, definitely lesser, compared dun sa those located in the cities. Just because it makes sense na we're paying lesser dun sa rural areas. And apart from that, we still have the quality of these bigger BPOs. And yun nga, walang extra layer for decision making. Meron nga akong naging client, sabi niya, we worked with someone located in Manila, it took them about 1 month to decide if they want to partner with us. But with you, it took just 1 week. And they really appreciated that.
Okay.
Wow.
Straightforward. I want to outsource. This is going to be the project, etc. Decide. So yun. Na-appreciate nila yung fact na wala na extra layers with huge call centers.
Okay. So, may mga nangungumusta ang ating mga kaibigan, si Raquel, si Arkel Asa,
Hi!
si Ma'am Kenny, hi, hello guys, and si Ian, Bibo daw kabibo, go girls. Nagigigil na yan si Ian.
Yes, kailangan kasi. Requirement ba sa mga RIS trainers na kailangan bibo tayo?
Parang, ang hirap kaya na magbabiyahe ka ng 2-3 oras, tapos pagdating mo doon, hi guys!
Kasi 2 oras, 3 oras lang eh. Marge, gano'ng katagal yung biyahe mo last month?
Ay, oo. Yun nga. So, sabi ko, and it really helps kasi minsan sabi ko, when I'm in the office, syempre iba yung mga sabihin natin challenges na na-encounter natin when you're in the office and you have to decide here. Kaya I'm also doing teaching on the side kasi it really helps me, move away from any issues na pwedeng Kasi syempre, when you're an entrepreneur, you're faced with stress din at the
Oo.
end of the time. You feel like,
Relaxing sa'yo yung training. Mas bagay. Oo nga, no? That's different take. Relaxing. So, relaxing sa'yo yung training, training na kinokonduct natin.
Ay, yun.
and you have to do something on the side.
Of course,
But,
yeah.
to keep your sanity.
Sabagay, also for us to give back.
Oo.
Kung ano yung natutunan natin in our work life na ibabalik din natin sa mga
Sa mga
nasa liblib na lugar na malamang hindi makapunta sa diba?
Oo.
Sa syudad.
Ay, may narinig ako echo, sorry, kaya ako na-distract. Marge, you wanna ask you something actually? Kasi di ba may pinadalang email ngayon na kumakalat sa Facebook. Kasi maraming small BPOs who depend on Upwork and they just sent an email na they're wala ng free contacts or connects ba ang tawag doon? How do you?
Connects, yeah.
So, as a small BPO, how do you think that would affect your business? Parang, are you using Upwork?
No. Well, we are using Upwork just recently, pero we started the business. Now we are already getting direct clients. So, my system in place for connecting with direct clients and turning them into possible clients. So I guess at the end of the day, you just like any other businesses, you have to have a steady source of income or steady source of leads or clients that you won't have to rely on third party like platforms like Upwork. But kanina lang, it was a really good discussion with Lee. Hi, Lee, sana nandito.
Sana nanonood ka.
Virtual Workforce Pro. So, one of the great who has a rural BPO. Sabi nga niya, Upwork, we can't deny Upwork is really a great entrance especially for newbies. Pero now that there is, sorry, nagde-delay siya. Ayan, okay. Now that they have rolled out a fee for every connect, medyo magiging challenge for every newbie. Pero he brought out a great point that as a newbie, people need to be trained on how to be landed after and as an entrepreneur, you will be investing and that includes, paying premium service, premium rewards in Upwork. I think that's turn. So I think is na.
And guys, pasensya na sa aming audio issues. Sorry.
Okay na.
Okay na.
Okay na. Pasensya ka na, ulit yung sinabi mo about entrepreneurship and Upwork.
Yes. So part of the trainings that we're going to do with the newbies is also strengthen them or empower them with the knowledge that investing also comes with freelancing and entrepreneurship. Kasi syempre freelance is also right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and instead of thinking it as a liability, kasi nga nagbabayad ka, it gives you an opportunity to really scout just the premium clients without any, bogus freelancer out there. I think it's going to be more beneficial for serious freelancers. So, but then again, it's best that you have a system in place for generating your own clients. Kasi one of these days, like when you're selling on Facebook, tapos biglang nag-down ang Facebook, so wala negosyo.
Tama. Ayun. So, Marge, meron ka pa bang any advice, any last words, any,
Ah,
pasabi sa mga empleyado mong nanonood?
Hello sa inyo.
magtrabaho na kayo.
Thank you so much for supporting me and alam naman nila yan every day kasi we have a Slack communication tool, so even if I'm not in front of them, I leave a message na I'm very grateful to every one of you kasi without all of you guys, syempre wala ang telework. So we want to always give it back to people na they also want to start, their own rural BPO. I'm just a message away if you need an advice. And more importantly, kailangan talagang you wanted this not just because it's becoming a trend, but you really wanted to make this work for everyone. Kasi it's not easy to really start a business and everyone knows that. So before anything else, assess yourself if this is really what you want. Consider if it's your passion and at the same time you're going to earn a lot or earn from it. And then also consider yung feasibility study and business plan. Those are the starting grounds. And as soon as you have it all laid out, the process and the systems come next. So, di ba sabi nga nila, we have 3 things. You need to make sure you have the tools, you have the process, and you have the right people. So, yun lang to start a rural BPO.
Wow. Sige,
Ganun din, guys, pag nagtrabaho kayo, pagka naghahanap kayo ng trabaho as a freelancer, it's the same advice. You have to have the right tools, tapos you have to have the right knowledge, skills,
Oo.
and then the right processes, of course. Kasi syempre, ayaw ng client na magulo eh. Ayaw niya na magulo kayo, na marami pa kayo, kumbaga yung task na dapat 10 minutes lang, abutin kayo ng isang araw. Ganun. At saka, number 3, you have to be the right person.
Oo.
Yun, for that particular job, which also ties up dun sa, sa bagong patakaran ng Upwork ngayon. Kaya sila nagpapayad na to separate from yung mga submit ng mga connects nila, ng mga proposals dun sa mga seryosong freelancers na umaano talaga na tawag mo dito they build they invest doon sa negosyo nila. May naka-set aside talaga sila na budget for marketing themselves and their business.
Oo. And maganda rin na point out mo, Marge, na you have to have a plan. Kasi that's what differentiates a part-time freelancer. You're just freelancing para may extra money as opposed to freelancing as a career or freelancing as a business talaga, whether you're going to be a solopreneur or you're going to have a business with a lot of employees. You have to have a plan. Parang, ano bang gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo? Kasi okay lang naman na mag-freelance just for extra money. Pero kung hanggang extra money lang talaga, you're not gonna really earn big if you don't plan to develop yourself. Like sa ginagawa, nakwento mo yung ginagawa na trainings, yung pagpa-plan, yung pagsasubmit ng proposals, it all takes planning. You have to think long-term if you want to survive in this industry.
Exactly. Very well.
Yeah. Plus the extra things that you have to do para sabi nga ni Julia, to future-proof yung yung business mo, either that's yourself or your BPO. Kaya guys, Marge, ninyo, nakaplano na yung mga next na niya. Nakaplano na yung mga next na services na kailangan niyang i-train yung mga tao niya at i-offer sa mga clients niya.
Oo.
So, pag naghanap na yung mga clients niya na, who can process big data, who has, sino yung may mga quants, yung mga magaling sa math, at saka sa statistics, so sino yung mga magagaling sa numbers dyan, meron na ba siyang funded, meron na ba siyang staff, may pagkukuhanan na ba?
Vida, may nag-request na naman. Nasa na yung headset mo daw. Kailangan na natin kumita kay Razer. parang, hindi po kami kumikita kay Razer, ha? Pero,
Hindi ko kumikita kay Razor, ha? Again, shout out lang kay Razor kung nakikinig. If you have, this is the Razor Razor Kraken 2.0. Razer Kraken Pro 2.0 in quartz pink.
Yan. Yan.
Definite ang cute yung ears.
Ang nagtanong ay si Christopher Rave, I don't, tell me, Chris, if I got their last name or Ravnsburg. Expat na business owner. He now lives in Davao. So, ang suggestion din niya is you really have to look at other platforms like Fiverr, freelancer. So, business owner rin siya, a small BPO business owner here in Davao. And I butchered his last name. So, I hope we're still friends.
Hi sa inyo. And also, shout out kay Janelle and Jean. Ayan. Kay Ever. Ayan. Hello sa inyo. Hello. Hi, Rina. Ayan, ang dami palang very supportive ang mga...
di ba? Ayun, so...
May quick question ako sa iyo, Marge.
Yes.
Because you're this power CEO. Idol ka namin. So, how do you balance everything? As a mom, as a partner, and as a trainer, as a BPO owner?
Wow.
Beauty queen question ba yun?
Yes, very beauty queen. Tapos ang sagot ko rin, well, I don't know, charot. Pero talagang really find a tool to help you with that. Specifically, ako naka-calendar lahat ng activities ko. And sometimes alam mo, it's very sad. Sabi ko nga nung isang araw, bakit ganun yung anak ko sometimes, I feel like she had to book an appointment with me. Parang minsan, ang sakit. Kasi syempre, dapat siya yung priority mo, diba? At the end of the day. So, just really plotting everything, laying it out, and then in a normal day for me, in the morning, I would check my calendar first. Yung talaga, ano yung nasa araw ko ngayon. To make sure that I have, it all planned right away. And then, make sure na, yun nga, mahirap din talaga.
Oo.
Kasi I'm
Oo.
okay. Tapos, and a CEO, and darating yung mga points or darating yung mga times na you have to sacrifice something, compromise, but you have to also compensate for it. So, siguro, discipline talaga. Discipline, make sure that you have it all organized para hindi ka parang hindi mo na alam kung saan ka kukulungin. Sobrang dami ng gagawin.
Kasi yung sister ko si Jessica, di ba, nakilala mo siya, trainer din siya. Ang biro nga namin is, kasi of course, yung bata kami, everyday kami nagkikita. Ngayon, kailangan namin mag-schedule ng meeting para lang magkita kami. So, parang, kasi parang ang feeling na namin ngayon, para ba napaka-selfish kung magkikita lang tayo for self-care? Kailangan i-schedule na may work meeting. Kasi magigilty ka na, kung hindi tayo nagtatrabaho habang nagkikita tayo, parang napaka-unproductive.
Right.
Pero self-care yung iyong phone for...
As in, ang qualification na namin ngayon, pag naghahanap ng parlor, malakas ba wifi dyan?
Ay, Marge, I miss your very colorful locks.
Ay, thank you. Oo, nawala na siya ngayon. Nalagas mo sa stress siya rin.
Yun.
Babalik yan bago next planning session.
Oo.
So, may 1 year pa ako. Yung several months pala.
Oo. At salamat sa mga fans, si Miss Marge. Ang daming si Ted Fajardo, si Serena Luis, Michael Lopez, si Miss Pam, si Paulo. Oo, and
Hi, Paulo. Hi,
Oo.
Jessie. Hello.
Oo, ang daming mga fans si Miss Marge. Salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood. So, last advice, before we let you go para masilip mo na ang iyong mga employees?
Last advice, well, yeah, ito I always tell everyone, you have to have a really deep why. Why are you doing this? Kasi it will come to a point that you feel like you always want to quit. It's easy to do that. It's easy to go that route. But if you're always empowered with something that's, keeping your fire, keeping it, lit, hindi mo siya ile-let go. And meron ako nakitang quote ng isang araw. Sabi ko, if you decide, if you want to quit or think about quitting, look around you. Maybe your children are watching you. Kasi ang hirap pagka you're setting an example for your children, and then makita nila, oh, my mom just quit,
Oo.
Pero kasi, yeah, they're the reason, di ba? So, I think they always look back. Kasi when we say, you wanted to start a business, sometimes napaka superficial lang yung reason nila they wanted to earn. That's not the point of your existence. It has to be a really deep why. Why do you want to earn? Do you want to make, the lifestyle that you want it for your children? Do you want to really have a good, lifestyle for your family? Is that the very reason? If it's that that will always remind yourself, like, go back to where you started.
Okay. So, thank you again so much, Marge. And, ang dami namin natutunan.
Inspired na kami ulit.
Thank you for having me here. Sobrang, it's a pleasure. And I always look forward to working with both of you. And
hopefully magkita tayo soon.
Oo, and you're always welcome. You're always welcome in the show, ha? So, kung marami namang nagtatanong ng additional topic. So, parang, baka ma-invite ka namin ulit next time.
Of course. I'm just a message away. So, I'll always make time.
Okay. Ayun. So, thank you so much, Marge. Sige. Okay, sige. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Magkikita tayo ulit.
Oo.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Oo. Sige. See you again soon. Okay.
See you.
So, guys, yun po si Miss Marge, Aviso. Happy tayo vida, no? Aliw.
Yun, gusto ko kay Marge. She always made me feel happy. Napakaganda disposition niya. And it's no wonder that she's a success. Guys, imagine the sacrifice na wala siyang buong tulog. Nung mag-roommates kami, wala siyang buong tulog because she had to wake up every hour or so just to check up on people. So, sa gabi, she check up niya yung business niya. Nung pagising namin sa umaga, she was checking up on her family. To check up niya and then in the middle of it, check niya na yung middle of the day habang nagpa-planning na kami and everything, she would go up and check on her trainees. So, isa rin yun isa rin na tutunan ko from her is kung gusto mo talaga, if you have a very deep why, maraming paraan. Maghahanap ka ng paraan. It's not, marami ka excuses eh.
Oo. I mean, you have to really want it. But it's okay if that's not what you want. Pero if you want it, you do it. Ganun lang yun. Ayun.
Yeah.
Ayun. So, guys, for excited na rin. Next week will be our last episode for the season. Huwag kayo, for the season lang, huwag kayo mag-alala. Magpapahinga lang po kami ng isang linggo, Holy Week. Then after that, we will have season 2. Actually, kompleto na episode. Oo. And salamat talaga sa pagsuporta nyo. Ang daming mga Ayan, ang daming nagsasuggest sa mga topics. Kaya, actually, halos puno na po yung season 2 rin namin with topics. And and guests. So, so please, keep the topics coming. Yung mga gusto pong mag-guest, lang po rin kayo, mag-message din kayo sa amin. Pero kung kung gusto niyo mag-guest, you have to tell us kung ano yung topic that you can talk about. Para alam namin kung ano po yung itatanong sa inyo. And for next week, ang ating magiging guest ay si Miss Melissa Maglana. She is a graphic designer. She used to work for Campaigns in Gray. She is now a freelance designer, and she's going to talk about how, if you want to be a freelance graphic designer, kung ano yung mga kailangan mong skills. And for
basically, kung paano kami pagandahin.
Yes, oo. Oo.
Parang Photoshop yung mukha namin.
Oo, kasi ang hirap ngayon, you really, especially ngayon na alam natin na Upwork has become more competitive. Although maraming platforms and daming competition, you really have to push your advantage. So what's a little Photoshop of the profile pic, diba? O yun.
So, alamin sa aming guest next week kung paano nga ba ang buhay ng isang freelance na graphic designer. Paano gagawin mo kung bigla kang binaparat? Kaya para sa para sa logo na to, exposure.
Oo. And guys, baka medyo change tayo ng oras for next week kasi dahil working home-based mom din kasi si Melissa. So, we had to tweak the schedule a little bit to accommodate her. So, we hope you can watch next week with us tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning. Yan.
Wednesday morning.
Oo.
Yan. Okay. So,
on time tayo.
On time tayo ngayon. Kasi very efficient si Marge.
Oo.
Talaga. Yun. Ngayon, so guys, huwag kalimutan, bad trip.
Mm-hmm.
So, please like us. Please subscribe.
We need your love.
So, subscribe sa aming YouTube channel na makikita ninyo sa link
nandiyan na
ng video na to. At i-like din kami sa LinkedIn. Although hindi pa namin na-upload lahat ng videos namin. Unti-unti po namin kasi medyo limited ang bandwidth ng LinkedIn for some reason.
Oo.
So, yun. At sa Facebook, of course.
Oo.
Yun.
And if you like our show, please leave a recommendation. Tell us how we can make the bad trip experience even better.
Yes.
Ayan. And rin pala, watch out for our next video bukas. Edited video to. Gawa ng aming producer dahil he missed the limelight.
Live TV, yung experience namin using it. So, kung may balak kayong mag-live stream, come on guys, everyone is welcome. And content is content, lalo na kung maganda siya. So, alamin kung okay pa sa inyo o hindi. But actually, okay. Enjoy ko naman yung experience ko. Madali siyang gamitin.
Oo, yun. So, nagbibisaya na yung utak ko. Okay, so, until next time, yun talaga, pag hindi kaya i-Tagalog, in English. So, until next time, guys, maraming salamat sa panonood.
Maraming salamat din.
Okay, so, in behalf of the whole team, nandito po ang aming producer, nakatago siya. This is Mayon. Okay, and...
kanina gumaganyan yung kamay niya.
Ay, hindi yun. Yan yung aming ayan natin, may rin siya, may video din siya i-represent. Ang aming resident, ang aming daughter over the summer nag-aaral na mag-program and do a bit of video editing. So, ginawa niya tayo ng intro with, ipopost na lang namin sa page.
Ay ba? Proud si mommy.
Ay,
pati ang daughter nag-level up.
Free labor.
Oo nga naman.
Ayun. Sige. Ano na? Good night, guys. Maraming salamat sa panonood.
Nice! At
See you.
kailangan